Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios. Here we go.
Sure can took advantage of government assistance. Kicked us out of the house. Joined the feminist train and demonized your men. Allowed billions of dollars every year to exit our community on fake aesthetics of beauty. Praised and joined homosexual men while demonizing heterosexual men that assert themselves. Took our children away from us and used them as bargaining chips to further financially disenfranchise us.
Okay, this kind of stuff, this is ridiculously, sadly true, and actually is the very reason why Kevin Samuels has created his channel. It's for the destruction of the black community, and he's trying to rebuild it. Basically all of the ills of modern times. Although I wouldn't say that black men actually hate black women. I'd just say that they love women, but they don't love the behavior they're seeing, and so they're walking away.
Use sex as a weapon in our intimate relationships to get what you want. Became the only women in the world to tell the world that they don't need their men. Perpetuated the trope that black women are the backbone of black communities, which directly implies that black men have no spine and are useless. Continually pushing the narrative that black women are the winners of the oppression Olympics while not having any metric of which they are treated worse than black men. Allowed their weight to slip such that sexual attraction is diminished. Hot girl summer. Engaged heavily.
Okay, this is a lot of good, really, really good points. Literally, everyone is incredibly well made and true. This guy is doing my job for me. More men than ever are waking up, and there's a reason for that. The reason why men are waking up is because they experience these things day in, day out. They see them on TikTok, they see it on Instagram, they see it on YouTube, they see it in their real lives, they see it in their relationships, they see it everywhere. And you just, at a certain point, you can't ignore it. It's just there in your face. And not accepting reality at that point is a joke. And that is the neo-renaissance, right?
In prostitution, legal sex work, OnlyFans, etc., and then demanded that your men protect and respect you. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I can make a part two.
He's not wrong. This is wow, but true. Sadly.
As somebody who's dating a woman with kids, you have to constantly be her first priority while she's able to have her kids be her first priority. It doesn't make sense. Now, if I had kids, now I can understand where Jew is coming from.
Right. So this is the reason why single mothers are not liked by men. I mean, not liked maybe isn't the correct term. Maybe not preferred. The reason is because the man is never top priority in her life. It's always the kid of another man. So basically he's a cuck. So by entering a relationship with a single mother, what you're actually doing is you are accepting the frame that you are a cuckold. And obviously most men would never accept such a frame. And it goes against our very nature to accept such a frame. And in fact, we have a disgust reaction to women that are single mothers, because they are damaged very clearly in front of our face. And there's so many things that make these women, there's so many things that make them just a worse choice than a regular woman that doesn't have children. So no man who has any respect for himself, no man who's intelligent, no man who has self-worth is going to select a single mother. Okay, let's move on.
From. I would feel like maybe I would want to date somebody that already has kids because they already understand my situation, like Drew would say. But me, I work too hard for my finances, my resources to help somebody else build up their legacy with their child. A lot of women I find online will criticize men for having that preference. I don't feel like, men should be criticized for having a preference the same way women have preferences, whether.
Well, here's the thing. And this is, he's right. But here's why women criticize men for having preference. It's because we live in a female-centric social order. We live in a world that's ruled by women. We live in a matriarchy in the West. And so when you oppose women by having preferences, it's a how dare you response. It's a how could you not want this angel of a person? How could you not accept them? When, of course, nobody in their right mind would accept a woman like that, because women like that are by nature unworthy. So there you go. Okay, next.
You gotta be 6 feet. You gotta make 100,000 6 pack. Like you gotta have a bin.
Show me your tax returns, show me your bank statements, show me your face, show me your profile, your side profile, show me your body, top to bottom, do a 360. Those are the requirements for you to come for me. Those are the requirements for you to come for me, okay?
Okay, so here's the level of entitlement and delusion of this girl. Okay, so again, super makeup, lots of piercings, lots of jewelry, big nails, classic. But anyway, she is past her prime. She's older than 18 to 23. She's older than 18 to 23. Look at her masculine, aggressive expression. She's also a little bit overweight. You can tell by her chest here. And her requirements are, show me your bank statements, show me how tall you are, show me... So basically, this girl has been burned before. She's been burned multiple times by men lying about the status because, I mean, she... let's just say that she's interested in resources more than the average woman. So she's been burned so many times, she's been alpha widowed so many times that now her requirements are through the roof and her value is decreasing. So the only men that would sign up for this are men that are losers by design. And so she is dooming herself to a life of misery and cats, basically. Let's move on.
Show me your face, show me your...
Question, male.
You're gonna hiring me.
Back. Yeah, here.
You fast tracking everything. If you're not hiring me for a job, why am I answering to you what I bring to the table? Either you're gonna...
Excuse me? Okay, this girl is clueless. So let me explain why she's clueless. Look at how overweight she is, first of all. But second of all, she believes that what makes women valuable is having a job. No, even men are not valuable just for having a job. So men need to have, as the guy said in the previous video, 6 feet tall, 6-pack, 100,000, $50,000 in savings, etc., etc. They need to be a superior man, and all she has to do is sit there and lie there and take it. But anyway, men don't care about your career, women. So what she's saying is a total mess. She has it all backwards. What a mess. Okay, let's move on.
Why would not when you
want to take your time to get to know me and figure out what it is that I bring? It's the audacity of asking the question that's a problem.
Oh, right. And also I forgot to comment on the what do women bring to the table, and they just throw it back at you. So men nowadays have to build their value and be incredibly good in order for women to be interested. Oh my god, look at this girl's entitled expression. But women are not expected to do the same, because in the current female-centric social order that we live in, women have as little responsibility as possible and maximum authority. So they are not expected to bring anything to the table. They're not expected to cook, clean, be feminine, be fit, be sexually loyal. They can do whatever they want. And men have to meet all of these requirements, and that's societally considered okay. So obviously that's a mess, right? Okay, let's move on.
Problem. Anybody that can't answer this question, male or female, confidently doesn't have any true value to bring to the table. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't think it makes a difference, because always come to the table expecting.
Are you going on a second date?
If I pay for myself.
Are you going on a second date with him?
No, probably not.
Okay, wait. So she said she's not going to go on the date unless the guy is paying for it. But she also doesn't want to sleep with the guy. So this is the sort of thing that women that are 28 plus, this is the sort of thing that these women will say to men. They'll say, I'm a lady now, I don't do that anymore, right? And of course it's hilarious and it's a joke, because if you're a lady and you don't do that anymore, I'm not interested. If you expect me to pay for everything and then also you're not going to give me anything in return, you don't bring anything to the table, you are not worth my time. But I would immediately look at this girl, I would know she's overweight, I would know she's lazy, and I would know to never go on a date with her. So I would prevent the problem immediately. But most men they don't know, and so they can't prevent the problem. Okay, next.
Based on if he pays for the date or not, that determines whether he's getting a second date. You could have lost a genuine connection based on how you feel about first dates.
That's not what I want. Yeah, oh well, I lost it.
If he wants a sandwich, you make daddy a sandwich.
Right, so women have a thing against, nowadays, many women have a thing against doing things for men, just for the pleasure of the man. They don't like to do things for men, because a tenet of feminism is never do anything for the express pleasure or enjoyment of a man. Okay, now I'll bet this girl's going to comment that he is entitled to believe that he should want that he should want a sandwich, or for the girl to cook for him when he brings so much value to the table. And here, let's see what she says.
Most of the time.
No. Let me ask you this. Well, okay, let me ask you this. If me and you out and somebody say something slick to you,
You punch him in the face.
you want me to smack him in his mouth, right?
That's right.
Okay, so this is the double standard, right? So men are expected to bear the responsibility of the male burden of performance, of having to do what men have to do in order to be successful. But at the same time, without any of the authority that comes with it, without being able to demand to have a supportive, feminine, fit, submissive woman. And this is what he's getting at here.
So if I take you on a date and I say, look, baby, we gonna go Dutch.
No.
Exactly. If we
Right, so this is a classic, right? So the classic double standard. So women expect men to pay for everything, but they don't expect to have to bring anything to the table. It's just the same example again.
walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
So you make daddy a sandwich.
I think.
Actually, this girl is she actually agrees with the. Well, anyway, here's the thing. Women tend to go into the frame of alpha males, and this guy is an alpha male, so I'm not really surprised that does happen, where the girl will agree on purpose because she's trying to get into the guy's good graces because she wants to gain the value that guy can bring her. Okay, moving on.
Trying to get to know you, whatever. Like,
matter of fact, it's not gonna work. I figured it out. Nope, it's not gonna work. Nope.
Okay, so let me just read this. A woman was approached by a man who was interested in getting to know her. She rejected him because she doesn't want a man with kids, but she has 5 kids. So this is hilarious, obviously, right? Like, it's just double standards. She expects the man to take care of her 5 children, but she doesn't want to take care of a child that isn't hers. No. That would go against her biological imperative, right? So she just wants a man to save her from bad decisions, and I'll bet these 5 children are from different fathers too. So she's maximizing the genetic diversity of her children. But anyway, this is hilariously double standarded, right? And anyone with a pulse can understand why this is ridiculous. Okay, moving on.
No, it's not gonna work.
I'm talking to you like a.
I know, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
You done disrespected me the whole time I've been at the car. All I did was come at you, respectfully.
It's not gonna work. You got cheering everything.
But you got 5. You got a whole basketball roster.
And I get all 5 of my mother sons to whoop your mother. Don't play with me.
Okay, and then look. So now you can see why she's single, right? The girl's overweight, she has fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake nails, and she has this entitled, masculine, aggressive demeanor, which prevents her from being able to bond with any man. So she's just a man in a woman's body, right, effectively. And no man's going to want to deal with that. So this is why this argument is happening. The man wants her to be feminine, and she can't be feminine. So and he's like, logically, like, I have children, you have children, like, what's the problem? And she's like, it's a problem because, I don't want to take care of genes that aren't mine. So I want to have my cake and eat it too. And what's sad is that in the modern world, there are some men that would just put up with that.
Don't play that with your bullshit. Get a better job. But you ain't even got no real J's on, bum.
In total entitlement. I mean, I don't have to say anymore. Okay. Last one.
I'm fully convinced that a lot of y'all men don't like women. Y'all like little girls. Y'all walk around talking about, it's just I just have preferences. Talking about no saggy skin, no cellulite, no stretch marks. Titties need to be all the way up here. Okay, titties.
I've seen this video before. I guess I lied. Yeah, I've seen this one. So, okay. She's upset because she's past the prime, right? She's age, let's say, 27 plus. And she's upset that men want young, fertile women who don't have a high end count, right? So fit, feminine, submissive, sexually loyal, and cooperative. So she's not like, look, fake nails again, fake hair, fake eyelashes, and overweight. This is like the modern woman, what's it called? Group of traits. So men want women that are fit, and she is not fit. And her being fit doesn't make her a little girl. It makes her biologically fertile and able to have children effectively. And it is not a problem to want that. It is not a preference. That is biologically determined in all men from birth. If you look at the statistics of what men are attracted to at every age, they're all attracted to 22-year-olds. That's not by accident. That's because they're in their biological prime. There's many years you can have good children with them. That's why. So this girl complaining does nothing, because you can't change biology. All right, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I'll continue. I'll make one more video about this one, because this, as I said, this video is gold. All right, see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please remember to do all of the following. Like the video for the algorithm. Comment on the video. I respond to all comments and I'll give you a heart. Subscribe and hit the bell so you can see my content on your feed. Check out all of my content on other platforms. It spreads the reach of the channel. YouTube, bit.ly/heliosyoutube. Rumble, bit.ly/heliosrumble. My blog is realheliosblog.com. My podcast, bit.ly/heliospodcast. My Patreon, patreon.com/theheliosblog. You can also support the show at bit.ly/heliosdonations and buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Thank you so much for all of your support.